Welcome. In today's video, we'll be discussing on how to start oil and gas business in Nigeria. We'll talk about the requirements or the compliances, what you need to do to start your oil and gas business in Nigeria. We'll equally try to answer some of the questions clients are answering us if time permits us in this video, so that it will not be too long. First of all, for you to start oil and gas business in Nigeria or any other formal business in Nigeria, you need to do business registration or called company registration. Company registration is where you register your company and the services it will be doing. When you talk about oil and gas sector, a minimum share capital of 1 million is good for Nigerian citizens. Why, if it's a foreigner that wants to do such business, the minimum share capital is 100 million share capital. When I mention 100 million, I'm not saying 100 million naira, but it's a share equity capital of the company, which the monetary value of it is far less than 100 million. When you get your company registered, there are very vital compliances you must get. And I will start with tax clearance certificates. Many people do ask, my company just registered 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Am I supposed to get a tax clearance? And I will always answer them, yes. You need a tax clearance. Even a day-old company who want to go into Nigeria oil and gas industry business must obtain a tax clearance certificate. You are not paying official fee on such tax clearance because you have not started business. It's being processed. What you may do is a consultancy fee to process the tax and get it. The next you will need to do is called Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund, NISITF. It's a form of insurance. It has a minimum number of personnel and all that. You use it, you complete that registration. After completing it, the next you need is maybe you go to your DPRO permit. Today they call it DPR, but it's a defunct name. It's now called either Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission or Midstream Downstream Sector. So Nigeria oil and gas is divided into two major sectors: upstream activities and mid and medium stream activities. When you talk about upstream activities like marketing and all that, all the permits you need to do that are in an upstream sector, while activities like gas, refinery, they are midstream sector. So a company can have both sectors permits, depend on activities you are doing. Anyone you are doing, if you require permit, you need to get permit. And there's no number of permit that is a maximum or minimum. The minimum is 1, maximum depend on the activities you are doing. When you get all this done, I think the next thing is you get your local content compliance. That's to say that you are meeting up Nigerian Content Act PIA 2021. Get a boost to this. So PIA instruct that if you must do any business in oil and gas, you must have a comply with Nigerian content policy. So you get your Nigerian local content, or generally called not GJQS certificate. When you get that done, the next could be, these are the basic requirements to kick off. There are some other compliances in the industry that you may not need to start with when you are coming in as a new person, but the more the business grows, you may be going into other things that may require other compliances. So whenever you get the basic one, the next I will say is getting involved to looking for job, searching for job. There are 2 ways you can come in. You can come in as a product seller. You can come in with your product and you want to sell. When you want to sell to some of the existing companies, some of them may require for you to comply to the permits and the licenses for them to buy from you. And I mentioned the basic ones. Some of them can come up depend on what you are doing. So when you go to them, they may ask you to present all these requirements. You present, you say. If you're a service delivery person, you register with them and you begin to bid for their contracts. There are government of Nigeria have helped to synchronize some of the registration. One of the key registration, if you want to play well in the oil and gas industry in Nigeria, one of the registration I will recommend is doing what we call NIPES registration. NIPES registration is oil and gas bidding platform where almost all the major oil and gas players in Nigeria are registered. And when you register with NIPES, you are virtually registered with all these companies. So, and their job that they do adverts for you to bid. And when you qualify for them, you bid. And when you bid, you can through the electronic, given the contract. Another one is maybe you manufacturing. If you are manufacturing and people are coming to buy from you, you need some of the basic compliance for you to start your manufacturing. And there are other permits that you don't need. Not forgotten that in Nigeria is a federation government. They have federal government, state government, and local government. The ones, all the compliances I just mentioned in this video have been federal government issue compliances. Where you are doing your business, the type of business you are doing may determine states you making a meeting state requirement or local government requirements. Some of the activity could be environmental business. State may have their laws on environment. Local government may equally have theirs. So you mean that and you begin to do your business in Nigeria. If I'm not forgotten, NYPC is another the mother of all the oil and gas activity in Nigeria. NYPC, the PIA 2021 have reappeared and made the business more of private business. So registering with them is also important to drive in your oil and gas industry business. Don't forget that all these things we mentioned and the more, you can consult our service. You can go to our website that will be dropped on this video. You send us your requirement and we'll respond to you quickly, knowing that your business is important to you and time is money. So you don't need to waste time where you are pushing all this documentation. We know there could be some bureaucracy, but we have mastered the system. So when you come to our platform for you to get any of this, to do any of this thing, or partner with us in any way, we'll make sure that we'll give you the best time that you need, that you concentrate your business while we get you all this. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to share, comment, or ask your question. We are here to answer you. Thank you very much.